Mentioned it in the open. The Braves have won 8 straight road games. That is a school record. And they're in the middle right now of a 7-game conference road swing. The first pitch of the afternoon is a bit low, I guess. 1 ball, no strikes on Lucy Mead. Freshman shortstop hitting .350 on the year from West Seattle, Washington. The 1-0 pitch, bunted, missed. The count is even. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Talk about the difference between Bradley at home versus on the road. On the road, the team hits .338 on the season. At home, that average ticks down all the way to .246 for the Braves.
1-1 pitch, outside, 2 balls and 1 strike. Lucy Mead from West Seattle High School. Her senior season, she hit .662. A season ago, on-base percentage over 700. That'll get the job done. The 2-1 pitch, laced foul. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Yeah, 600 plus. That's pretty darn good. Lucy Mead, no doubt why she's leading off for this ball club. A 38% on-base percentage when leading off.
Diving into some more of her numbers from high school. Her junior season, her on-base percentage was .830.
Just put her on, right? Yeah. Just save yourself the effort and energy. Just put her on first base.
And a nice job for the Braves at the shortstop position this year and lead off, and that'll increase the on-base percentage there. She's hit on the first plate appearance of the game. That's how this one gets underway.
Well, not a good start if you're the Aces and Lockhart. This one runs too far inside, and you know what they say about leadoff walks and hit by pitches. They always come back to haunt you.
Here's Vicky Zaleski, second baseman for Bradley. Just a .220 hitter, no home runs, 7 runs batted in. The pitch from Lockhart misses low and away. 1 ball, no strikes. Lockhart pitched against Indiana State on Wednesday. That was in game 1 of the doubleheader. The Sycamores won that contest, but Lockhart went 7 innings, allowed 9 hits, 5 runs, 4 earned. She walked 5 and struck out 4.
The hit by pitch for Lockhart, 14th time that's happened this season.
Zaleski bunts it, fouls it, clips her in the batter's box. 1 ball, 1 strike. Greg Pohl, our home plate umpire today. David Lee at first base. Corey Hastings at third. Mead, the base runner at first base. She was hit by a pitch to start the game, the 1-1. Pitch is inside, 2 balls and 1 strike. Tell you what, it's going to be a long afternoon if the 2 pitches he's called a ball. That's why Harder played.
Yeah, I was just going to say the same thing. We're going to see a lot of walks, a lot of runs, and a lot of aggravation if that zone doesn't loosen up a little bit. We don't have the ability of K-zone, but that was close.
It was a stolen base for Lucy Mead. She's now 7 for 8 on stolen bases this year. And Bradley with a runner in scoring position here in the top of the first.
So not only does Mead, the freshman, get on base in that the leadoff spot, but also stealing bases as well.
And the 3-4 hitters for the Braves have done some damage this year. There's a strike. Belt high, 3-2.
She was tossing the bat to take the walk, too. That one was a little up in the zone.
Talked about the winning streak on the road for Bradley, winning 8 consecutive road wins. The previous record was 7. That was done back in 1994, 1995. Strike 3 is called, and Zaleski strikes out. So Lockhart comes back from being down the count 3-1. Back-to-back strikes, 1 out.
Upper out part of the zone. Lockhart gets the call. Strikeout number 65 on the season for Lockhart.
Tough task here with Allison Apke digging in. She's the first baseman batting .354. A lot of pop in that bat from Illinois. 10 home runs and 25 runs batted, and not a bad sophomore campaign so far.
Apke played for the Tuatopolis Wooden Shoes in her high school days. Not only did you mention a pretty good batting average, but on the road, the senior hitting .448 in road games this year. So riding a 9-game hitting streak.
In the driver's seat here, 2 balls and no strikes. Meade, the runner at second base. Check swing, strike is called. Inside corner, 2-1.
Talk about Apke's high school days playing for the Wooden Shoes. That's one of the more unique team mascots probably in the country, certainly in the state of Illinois.
Tapped back to the pitcher. Lockhart fields it, throws to first, and easily takes care of Allison Apke, but Meade advances to third base, and she's there with 2 outs. So good job by Lockhart after hitting the first batter, Meade, and falling behind Zaleski 3-1. Making maybe some trouble here in the first, but a chance to get out of it. With Thais Thompson, the third baseman. Also a very good hitter at .348 off speed pitch, floats him out at half the plate. To get ahead, no balls and 1 strike on Thompson. California native. Is top of the order for Bradley, and really all the way through their lineup. A young group. Pitch downstairs, 1-1.
Talk about the Evansville youth, but Bradley right there with a lot of youngsters in this lineup. A lot of youngsters having a really good season for this Brave squad.
Good pitch, sinking down out inside, tied up Thompson a bit, 1-2. And with that young team, Bradley already at the 20 win mark. It matches last year's win total. One-two pitch, tap foul. Bradley won 27 games back in 2014, but have kind of sputtered since then, trying to get back on the right track. 2014, they made the Missouri Valley Conference tournament and actually won the conference tournament that year, making an NCAA tournament appearance. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Thompson. Outside, 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, what a good time, a good year for Bradley once again to be playing some good softball. Going to host, of course, the postseason MVC tournament this year. Nothing like playing in the postseason in front of the home faithful.
That coming up May 8th through May 11th. Bradley will have this 7-game road trip with a stop here at Evansville. They're at Illinois State the other day, winning 8-4. They'll travel to UNI next, and then they're home against Illinois State, Indiana State, and a trip to SIU to wrap up the regular season. 3-2 pitch. Just getting a piece as Thompson. Get a bat here between her and Emily Lockhart.
We've seen so far in this first half inning of play, Bradley seeing a lot of pitches. The pitch count for Lockhart all the way up to 23 already, only in the first.
Her last start against Indiana State, she threw 38 pitches in that first inning, allowed a first inning run. Ground ball, right side, second baseman Fain gets to it, shuffles her feet, and throws out Thompson, retiring the Braves at the top of the first inning. So some action, but nothing coming across the plate. Good work by Emily Lockhart. We'll see the Aces offense for the first time when we return. No score from Evansville.